Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is two videos in one. I have two topics I want to talk about in this. The second one is going to be like the basics of Chaos Mode, in case you haven't played it yet. And the first one is going to be the video I uploaded this morning. So there's like a story behind it, and I felt like I should share. So here's the deal. I uploaded this video this morning, and it had a really cool message. The part that resonated with me was when he said, like, look, you know, it's okay to yell at your car. It's okay to yell at these things because they're inanimate objects, but sometimes we treat each other over the internet the same way that we might treat an inanimate object, and it's easy to forget that there's a person on the other side who you're hurting when you know, treat them poorly. And I hadn't really thought of it that way. Like, you know, perhaps it's just people treating their computers the way they treat, you know, their car when it won't start, without really thinking that there's a person on the other side that inspires all this, like, internet venom or something. Not that I really give a crap about internet venom, but that video in combination, I saw it at around the same time I saw this one where they were mean to this cam whore. Is there a nicer way to say cam whore? Like, masturbatory assistant? I'm not sure what you call a cam whore politely, but yeah, they were like totally mean to her. We talked about it on PKA last night, where like she's a little heavy, and she's like crying, and she was incredibly upset, and I get that with that job she needs to have thick skin, but you know, she just wasn't wired for it, and that, you know, be nice to each other over the video, over the internet thing, combined with her little meltdown, it made me think, like, wow, I wish I had a video like that on my channel. And then when I saw that the license was such that anyone can upload it and whatnot, you know, do your thing. So, that, by the way, if you want it on your channel, you can just go get it from mine and put it on your channel if you want to sort of spread the message of a lack of hate. But whatever, like, I don't give a crap about hate. I just it's just the two things sort of set off in my head, like, it'd be nice to have this message on my channel. So, and then a lot of people disliked the video, which I found amusing. Like, this, you know, it was a really, like, kind-spirited, let's make the world a better place for all of us sort of thing. And a lot of people were like, nope, I disagree with that concept. And it cracked me up. But, you know, whatevs. The other half of this video is about Chaos Mode. So if you've seen other videos on how to play Chaos Mode, then you're probably going to know this stuff already. But if you haven't, you know, maybe you don't have it yet. I don't think it's even out on the PS3 or PC yet. But here are the basics of Chaos Mode. And you've probably seen this everywhere before. But first of all, do you notice at the bottom how many perks I have? I have 7 perks. I think that's the most that you can have. Yeah. So I just got 80 and there were no more. Every 10 times I do something in this game, it earns me another perk. So do you see that multiplier on how it's like 86, 88 right now? The first 10, I got a perk. The second 10, I got a second perk, or I should say 20. At 30, I got 3 perks. 40, I got 4 perks. For those of you who are, you know, awesome at pattern recognition, you probably picked up that by 70, I got all 7 perks, right? That's the deal. So once you get all these perks, it's really cool. Sleight of hand, extreme conditioning, stalker. These are all things that help you a ton in this game mode. But I will say, like, when I play zombies and don't have Juggernaut, I feel completely naked. Like, I don't really have a fair chance in zombies once I lose Juggernaut, unless I've got a ton of money and I can get my guns back and stuff. Whereas in this game, if my multiplier drops and I lose all my perks, I don't feel quite as naked without them. You know, like, it's possible to recover more easily than it is in Juggernauts, than it is to not have Jug and be down to like a pistol in zombies, you know, if I'm talking about the Treyarch games. So yeah, you know, you want your perks, you love your perks, but you're not dead without them. That multiplier, right? It's not just score. So look in the middle of my thing. Do you see how there's a green bar that turns yellow and sometimes even red? There we go. That thing is this sort of activity counter. And every time you do almost anything, it makes that activity counter get fully charged. You see right there, I cut it too close. I was down all the way to like one little red dot. That activity counter, if you even get like one bullet into a bad guy, it goes back up full. So it's not like you earn it back up. It's just all the way and then drains down. Anytime I pick up a dog tag, anytime I damage an enemy, anytime I pick up a gun, anytime I get a care package, anytime I do almost anything in this game, it resets that counter. But the counter's really fast. Just by eyeballing it, it's maybe like 5 seconds. So, you know, you got to keep pretty busy to do something every 5 seconds. You know, heck, I find even reloading to be difficult to manage. Like that's 2 seconds. So if you reload, then you got to get freaking shooting again. If you fail to reload cancel, like how you sprint and you don't have any bullets, then you have to like knife just to buy yourself enough counter time to keep this thing going. So anyway, that's half of what you need to know right now. You've got to keep that counter going. You've got to keep super active in this game, and it takes 70 times multiplier to get all your perks. You start off with 3 last stands, and last stands, it's super important in this game. You drop. You're really hard to kill, and the bad guys are really easy to kill. So you can see here, I just pick a non-juggernaut, I pop some bullets into him, and I'm back up and running. Sadly, my counter reset there, but I don't think that's necessarily has to be. I think I dropped into last stand earlier and didn't lose all my stuff, so whatevs. It might be because of the timer up top. But back on topic. Let's cover things we know. Keep the counter cooking. Everything you do just about resets that counter. You see I have a snowflake in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen? If I press that, it buys me 5 seconds of counter time. So maybe if you want to grab a care package or recover your own health, you can use that. Don't use it, the second you get it, like a noob with a Predator missile. Use it when you think you need it. Time it. Like, all right, I need to go get a weapon right now. Maybe I should call it and then run and get that weapon instead of, just to buy myself a little bit of time. So back on topic. Got to keep that counter flowing. Got to get all 70 multipliers, so you're, the super soldier version of you. Use that snowflake. Helicopters drop in all the time, and so it's a little difficult to tell because they don't show up on the map where the helicopters drop their care packages, but they're dropping sentry guns, they're dropping extra time on your counter, they're dropping, I don't even know what else they drop. I haven't gotten much other than a sentry gun, but they drop things, perks. I know they drop some last stands, and they do their thing. So yeah. So anyway, you can see they're all after my sentry gun right there. But that's how you play this game. You keep going, you keep that counter going. The game is really short. Like zombies, for example, you play zombies for hours perhaps at a time. But this game, if you're playing for games longer than like 5 or 7 minutes, then you're doing something pretty special. Like, if you're going on for like 15 minutes in this game, then you're better than most of the people I know. But who knows? This game is new. It just dropped a little bit ago. Maybe we'll find people who are so good that they routinely play for an hour at a time. I'm not one of them. I'm not there yet, but maybe I'll learn something and get better. I don't know. See, there's an example. I dropped a final stand, but because I kept the counter cooking, I didn't lose all my perks. So anyway, that's how you play this game. And if you want to see that other video I talked about, I'll link it at the end. I thought it was a pretty good video. And have a good day. So if you like this video, maybe you appreciate all that time I saved that it would have taken you to learn how to play Chaos Mode on your own, give me a like. 2 videos you may have missed. The right one is the one I was just talking about, the one about being nice to each other. And the left one is an update on my broken hand. You get to see it with the cast off and stuff like that. Stitches removed for you gory guys. And yeah, it was pretty good. So have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.